Donald Trump has reignited global controversy with his bold claims of annexing Greenland, citing US security and economic needs.
What is the
Yeah,
strategy?
I can't assure you, you're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this, we need them for economic security.
From rare earth minerals to strategic military bases, the autonomous Danish territory has become a geopolitical hotspot. But what drives Trump's fixation? And how are Denmark and Greenland responding? Let's break it down with facts and figures. Hours after Donald Trump Jr. landed in Nuuk on a Trump branded jet, President elect Donald Trump made waves at the Mar a Lago resort in Florida by refusing to rule out military action to annex Greenland. Trump even threatened quote unquote very high tariffs on Denmark if it resisted. So, why is Greenland such a high stakes target for the US? Greenland isn't just a frozen frontier, it's a gold mine of untapped resources. From copper to nickel and rare earth minerals crucial for its green technology, its reserves have captured global attention. For the US, acquiring Greenland would keep China, currently dominating rare earth production, at bay. Trump has called Greenland's control, quote unquote, an absolute necessity for economic and security reasons. Adding to its allure, Greenland's melting ice caps are unveiling new shipping routes that could halve the journey from Europe to Asia. And though Greenland banned new oil exploration licenses in 2021, the rapid melting raises questions about untapped energy reserves. Strategically, Greenland is a linchpin for the US's defense. Bijufik Space Base, better known as Thule Air Base, operational since the Cold War, houses a ballistic missile early warning system critical to US security. Trump's push to annex Greenland ties directly to its position between the US and Russia. Denmark and Greenland, however, are not on board. Danish PM Mette Frederiksen firmly stated, Greenland belongs to Greenlanders. Meanwhile, Greenlandic PM Mute Egde echoed these sentiments, focusing instead on independence from Denmark. In his New Year speech, Egde emphasized breaking free from the colonial shackles but avoided mentioning the US. Greenland's call for independence have grown louder, fueled by scandals like Denmark's forced contraceptive programs in the 60s and the 70s. Yet, under a 2009 agreement, Greenland must hold a successful referendum before declaring independence. With the next Greenlandic elections in April and tensions simmering, Trump's overtures have only deepened divisions. As Egde put it, our future is ours and must be shaped by us. But with Trump threatening coercion, could Greenland become an epicenter of a new geopolitical clash? Only time will tell.